Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go click that subscribe button and turn your post notification bells so you know when I post a new video. So I'm back again with another video, and today, as you guys can all tell by the title, we're going to be making a fall cake. So today I have a spice cake. So pretty much what it is, it's just a cake filled with cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspices. So like I said, we're doing a little fall theme. So this went perfectly well with like fall, I felt. It almost tastes like pumpkin, but not really. So if you're not into the pumpkin, but you're into like the spices and the smell of fall, this is the perfect cake for you. So I don't make my cakes from scratch. I literally just get a box cake because it's 10 times easier, and honestly it tastes the same to me, I'm not gonna lie. So I just went ahead and got some box cake and I made the cake already. This has been done the day before and it's been in the freezer since, because it's so much easier to work with frozen cakes than room temperature cakes or warm cakes, just because I feel like it tends to break apart more and it's harder to put on the icing as well. So we're going to be making a spice cake with salted caramel buttercream, and this is actually the caramel right here. I made this all by myself, like homemade caramel, and it came out so bomb. This is actually my first time ever making caramel, and I'm so proud of myself. You guys have no idea. It's actually so freaking good. So pretty much we're just gonna be decorating a cake, and I wanted you guys to see. I feel like I always bake cakes, but I never ever show you guys. So I felt like this should be a fall inspired cake to show you guys. And we also have some little decorative pumpkins here. I literally went to the dollar store and got this for $1. I think it was probably cheaper than $1. They're just decorative toothpicks. It's with a pumpkin, so I thought this would be great to just literally stick right in the cake. I'm probably gonna go ahead and have to cut it a little bit shorter so it doesn't go right through the cake. But yeah, so we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna show you guys how to decorate it. Okay, so I went ahead and like froze these cake layers. I did have 4 cake layers. I was gonna do a 4-layer cake, but I went ahead and got my frozen cake, and look how demented and deformed this cake is. I was like, what the heck happened? I think because this was the bottom layer of when it was in the freezer, I think it was laying on something that kind of made the cake uneven. So we're not gonna go ahead and use this layer. It will be used, don't worry. It's not gonna go to waste. I'm sure someone in the house will eat it, even though it's like deformed. I can also even make some cake pops, crumble it up and make some cake pops. But now we're going to be making a 3-layer cake. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I do have to level my cakes. I haven't leveled it yet, so that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I don't have any questions or anything that I wanna answer, but we're just gonna chit chat and we're just gonna talk about cakes and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and unwrap this. For some reason, I really don't like how these cakes came out. Like, they look weird. I don't know why. They look like they were homemade, to be honest. Because you know when you make homemade cakes, it's like more rustic looking than anything. And this to me is really rustic. This is actually the first time I ever baked this kind of cake. I usually bake like a chocolate cake, a strawberry cake, vanilla cake, funfetti cake, stuff like that. Like normal everyday flavors. But I wanted to try a spice cake out. So I feel like I'm ruining it. What the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on with these cakes, but we're just gonna go ahead and level out the cake. So I do have like this cake leveler right here, which pretty much you just like set it aside and level it nice and evenly. But to be honest, I don't like how it works at all. So I go with just a serrated knife, and it works just as well, probably better to me. So we're gonna go ahead in and just level it and make it even. This cake is super moist for some reason. You could literally see how moist it is. We're gonna go ahead and put the scraps on this plate. Like I said again, nothing's gonna go to waste. We're literally gonna use it for something, whether it's people snacking on it just like that, or for like cake pops or something. I can make fall themed cake pops. Okay, so I'm a very messy worker, and you guys are soon gonna find that out. Once you watch this video, you guys are gonna be like, dang, you're messy as hell. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some frosting on the bottom so the cake stays and doesn't slide when I go ahead and start icing it. And I'm just gonna put the bottom layer like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and start with our filling. So this is the salted caramel buttercream. So I was planning on making a Swiss meringue buttercream, and it was not working out. I literally had to throw it out. It would not come to stiff peaks at all, and I was getting so annoyed. I literally was whisking because my the KitchenAid, like the standstill mixer, was being occupied. So I had to use a hand mixer, and I was literally mixing for over 30 minutes, and it was not working out. It was not going to stiff peaks, and it was just runny, so it wasn't working. So I improvised and I went with just a regular buttercream, a salted caramel buttercream. So we're just gonna go ahead and start filling it. Jesus. I'm very messy. I never do things like the normal way. Like usually people will put this in a cup and make it like go down smoother. Yeah, no, not me, because I'm obviously difficult. We're just gonna go ahead and make a border for the cake like this. And then we're going to scrape it down a little bit like this. And then we're gonna fill it with some of the homemade caramel. This, I'm honestly so proud of myself. You guys have no idea. We're just gonna use this spatula and take some of it. Spread it around. Oh my God, it smells so good. I honestly wish you guys could smell through the camera because it smells so good. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead in and add another layer. We're just gonna flip it upside down so the flatter side will be on here. So this cake was meant to be bigger, but I guess not. For some reason, they're super moist, these cakes. I don't know why. Sorry if you guys don't like the word moist, but they're super moist. I hope this doesn't fall. Honestly, I'm kind of upset this is the first cake I'm decorating with you guys, and I'm going through so much trouble right now. You guys should have saw me trying to make the buttercream, the Swiss meringue buttercream. If you guys have any tips on how to make meringue, like Swiss meringue buttercream, please let me know. I didn't get any egg yolks in it because I know egg yolks will tend to make it fall, but I didn't do that, I swear. If you guys want a recipe on how I do my salted caramel, I can also do a video on that as well, because I'm not even kidding. This stuff is like crack in a jar. Like legit crack, especially if you love caramel. Oh my God. And then we're gonna go ahead in and add the top layer. I'm not feeling these cakes, I'm not feeling these cakes. I do a crumb coat just because we want everything to set, and I don't want any crumbs because this cake is definitely a little bit moist. So we're gonna go ahead and do a crumb coat so that the crumbs don't get all in the frosting. And then we're gonna chill it for 20 minutes and then we're gonna come back and finish frosting it. Okay, I know this looks messy right now, but this video is about to be a trust process moment because I understand you guys aren't, you know, feeling this. But we're just gonna go ahead in and pretty much just spread it up just so it gets all nice and even around. And you guys can literally see, if you guys can see that far, but you guys probably can. The crumbs are starting to like get into the frosting, so that's the whole point of literally a crumb coat, which I think everyone needs to do on their cakes. And I'm not a cake expert, just so you guys know. I don't bake at all. Like I bake, but like I bake for fun. Like I don't sell cakes. I don't do any of that. This is all for fun. And then we're gonna go ahead in with just one of these, like, I don't even know what they're called, but they're for cakes. It pretty much makes the edges and everything smooth. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And you're just gonna go around a couple of times until everything is nice and smooth. Okay, so this is the crumb coat layer. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and finish frosting it and decorating it. And I'm gonna clean up this mess while I have the chance, while this is cooling down. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start putting some of the frosting in this little, so I don't even, what number is this? This tip is number 17. I don't know, it's like little swirls. It kind of looks like Patrick's star, I'm not gonna lie. So that's what we're gonna do to decorate the top of the cake. So I'm not gonna put all of the frosting in here, and I'm doing it the clean way now. We're gonna put it in the cake just because it's a lot. We're gonna put it in the cup just because it's a lot easier. Make a little hole there, and then you literally just put the frosting in. It's so simple. So I'm not gonna put all of the frosting in here because we still need to go around the cake one more time. So I'm just gonna take a little bit, mix it up. And this is gonna be to like do the decorations and like pipe on the top of the cake. I don't need too much, but you know, I need enough. I hope I made enough frosting, to be honest, because this is all I have left. I don't know if you guys can see how much that actually is. And we still need to do the outside of the cake. But luckily, this cake isn't that big, so this should be perfectly fine. And if I need more, maybe I'll make more, but truly don't want to. So we're gonna go ahead and voila. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my decorations. These are like little pumpkins. So cute. So I got like medium-sized pumpkins just because the cake wasn't too big, so I didn't want to get bigger pumpkins. They did have a size up of like larger pumpkins, but I was like, nah, this cake is not going to be that gigantic, so we don't need that. Okay, so we have these little ones right here, and then these are big ones. You can see the difference a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and literally just cut them like this because they're going to go on the top of the cake, so it doesn't need to be long. So let's see, I'm gonna say that's a good length right there. So I'm gonna do that to all of them, and then we're gonna start doing the cake. Okay, so the cake is nice and hard and cold, so that means that the icing won't spread so much, so we won't have that we won't have crumbs everywhere. So I'm just gonna go ahead and literally just go up and around the sides with this. This might look messy now, but like I said, trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Guys, I honestly just bake cakes for fun, like on my own. I don't know why, but baking cakes is literally so therapeutic to me. And sometimes cakes cooperate with me, and sometimes cakes absolutely could take a turn for the worse. So, but that's what I feel like is so fun about it, because you never know like exactly what's about to come out of this cake. So, you know, it's fun. So now we're gonna go back in with our little scraper. It's very important to make sure you keep your scraper nice and straight, just so you can get straight, even lines. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, this will be the start. And you're just literally gonna do one motion and wipe it clean. And you're probably gonna have to do that a few times to try to get it nice and smooth around the cake. This is probably the most annoying thing because you have to do it so many times, and sometimes you have to go back in with the buttercream, fill in some holes, and you know, it's a lot of work. Also guys, I learned how to like bake cakes and like decorate cakes all from just doing it myself, YouTube and the Food Network. I watch like a lot of baking shows, whether it's on the Food Network or on like Netflix or something, but I'm so into that stuff that it amazes me. So that's pretty much how I learned how to do all this stuff. And like I ordered a whole like kit off of Amazon. I can also link that down below, like where I got all my products from, if you guys would like to see where I got it from, or start baking yourself. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. I don't know if, is it bright? Guys, can you see what I'm doing? Should I lower the brightness? Let's try it. Is that better? I kind of lowered it a little bit so you guys can see. So I also have like this little scraper right here. It does like squiggly lines. So this line is obviously thinner and this line's thicker. So I'm gonna go with the thicker lines and we're just gonna make it look like rustic. I've never used this before, so I'm honestly so excited to use this. But we're just gonna go ahead and try it out. I hope this doesn't ruin the cake, but we'll see. Ooh. It looks like that. It has like jaggedy edges. I like that. I like it. I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna put some caramel drizzle, and honestly you could kind of see through the cake a little bit. Like you can see the cake a little bit, which I don't mind, because like I said, I want this to be rustic looking. And a lot of people, whoa, relax, Ariana. But anyway, but a lot of people do like naked cakes, which mostly looks pretty rustic for the most part, in my opinion. So this isn't really a naked cake. A naked cake, you see more of the cake, but I don't mind, you know, that style. So I'm just gonna take some of the caramel and try to drip it down. I don't know how this is gonna work too much. This might be a little too thick, but it's said to have it thick. Oops. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Wait till you guys see. Look. Like, what is that? Me with drips is just not cute, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing that I actually do need to practice and work on, is how to get drips. But I think I'm just gonna go around the cake like that, and then we're gonna just tilt it. Lord knows. Lord knows. There's always an ugly side to the cake too, so that's about to be the back, so y'all can see. Hey, doggy. Eat it. My dog just ran after something in the backyard. Should I go check? Or do you think they're okay? They're okay, right? They're dogs. They probably ran after a rabbit. We have like baby rabbits in our backyard. This is just wild. Do you guys see what I'm doing right now? Please tell me any tricks. I know I did the squeeze bottle once when I was doing a chocolate drip. That didn't really work out too well. I don't know why. It just doesn't really work out too well for me. This caramel though, I could literally eat it out the jar. I don't know if I should do the whole middle caramel. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Honestly, when I do this, this is just covering all imperfections. So no one knows. No one knows what went on under here, you know? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is pipe like little swirls. Oh shit. Okay. I hope this doesn't ruin it. Whatever. But we're pretty much gonna pipe little swirls around. So I'm gonna look at the front so I can make sure it's nice and neat. Actually, we're gonna work with the back first. That's not too bad. That looks cute. And then we're gonna just go ahead and put the pumpkins in the back. So this is the front. I'm gonna be looking at it in the front just because I wanna make sure everything's okay. Damn, how should I set this up? Let's see. This kind of looks weird. Alright, so you guys can clearly see the ugly side. Look at that. All ugly. That's why I put that to the back. And then this is not too shabby over here. But to be honest, I'm not sure if I like the placements. And honestly, I don't know if I like the color of the pumpkins too much, just because it clashes with the buttercream way too much. I thought it would stand out a little bit more, but it clearly does not. And I don't know if I like the placement of like the pumpkins. Like I tried to do something cute, but I don't think it came out like my vision. I could have just honestly kept the pumpkins off. Should I at this point? Should I just keep the pumpkins off? I don't know. Make sure you guys comment down below what I should do with the pumpkins. But yeah, this is pretty much the cake. This is a spice cake with salted caramel buttercream and salted caramel drip all around. And honestly, if you guys want, you can add some sea salt around the caramel if you want it extra like salty before you guys put any of the buttercream on. I use pink Himalayan salt because that's the only salt that I have in my house. So if you guys want, you can use that as well. I use that for my caramel and for the buttercream, and it comes out just as well. So you guys can go ahead and put it on the buttercream, on the caramel if you wanted to, but I already put it in beforehand, so I wasn't gonna overboard and kill it with the salt. But yeah, this is the final product. Make sure you guys comment down below and let me know how you guys like it. And you guys can see like the little lines in it from using that scraper. I honestly love that look. This is my first time using that, and I'm actually happy with how it came out. Fuck. I literally just broke glass. See, this is why I can't do anything nice. This is why I can't make anything nice. It didn't hit the cake. Don't worry. Didn't hit the cake. Okay guys, so this is the final product of the cake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked watching me bake cakes, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below what else you guys want to see from me. If you guys want to see another baking video, make sure you guys comment that down below, because I do bake pretty often, believe it or not, but I just never record it, honestly, because it's honestly a hassle to record and talk and decorate all at the same time. Clearly you guys just saw me break glass, but anyway, that's besides the point. I will do it if you guys want me to. So if you guys want me to, make sure you guys comment down below that you guys would like to see me bake some more cakes. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.